Welcome back, gamers. I said we would do this eventually, so we are absolutely doing this today. Welcome back for a little bit of Chrono Trigger, a little bit of gaming, old school things. I'm gonna do a walkthrough here of this game, Chrono Trigger, and for all intents and purposes, this series will be known as That Time I Got Hijacked by a Princess. If you have questions as we're going along through the game, by all means feel free to ask. Like and subscribe if you haven't been here before, and if you have been here before, what are you doing? Like the video, subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, and if you are subscribed, keep liking the videos. You'll probably see some awesome things as you go on. Now, one thing that's most important to note is that this particular game is going to probably be an ongoing series for a little while. And while I am in the process of trying to actually get Chaotic as well as a couple other games working at the moment, until I can get those actually working, because we are looking to try to get a few PlayStation games as well, and probably Dual Masters as well, and maybe Magic the Gathering, depends, we'll see. Chaotic is going to come first. We are working on making sure that we can get one of the, well, one of my personal favorite games all the way walkthrough. So between Chrono Trigger and Chaotic, we're gonna do both. So that being said, like and subscribe, welcome to the video, and let's play some Chrono Trigger. This opening has been by and far a long time coming for this game, and waiting for combat is not exactly a bad thing, but we're gonna go ahead and go through active. Hey, welcome to the stream, Strongest. For all intents and purposes, due to actual, well, while we are able to name the characters here, I think we're just gonna go with the originals for easy's sake. With the exception of our main character here, because while I like the name Chrono and all, I want to work around it. So it was named Void Mighty. Oh, well, we can't name him Mighty, so Alright, chat. Since we can't name him Mighty, we'll go with Chrono for now, since that is the canonical name for the character, and it makes it easier for explaining things as we go through. Hey. Am I going crazy here? Oh, yeah, hold on. Can't spell today, that's on me. We did actually get Chrono Trigger properly working, so Chaotic is the next one I'm trying to actually get working. It's a matter of getting the full screen to stream properly and without compromising overall quality settings, because for whatever reason my browser doesn't exactly like working alongside OBS too well, but we will be able to get this to work later. Chrono. Good morning, Chrono. Lean spell. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. Mom, it's 5 more minutes. Let me sleep. Let's get moving now. I'm fine. He blinks himself awake. He looks around. Close the window. Then go back to bed for a little bit. Oh, should be disappointed if we did, so let's get moving, eh? Oh, okay. That sounds pretty cool. We're gonna go with our friend's name being Luca as the canon name for this character anyway. And before we start Chrono Cross eventually, after we complete Trigger, we will actually get Chaotic in between that. We're probably gonna look to try to aim for Sundays for Chaotic stream to make it a little bit easier. Portal to Param. How long now? Oh, let's make sure before anything, let's get our allowance. 200 gold. Awesome start. Sure you pet the cat here. It's always nice to let your animals know you enjoy them. And as we're going along, since we are doing a proper walkthrough of Chrono Trigger, one thing that needs to absolutely be done when you first start this game, no matter what, before you do anything else, is chat, we're going into the forest so we can actually get a little bit of strength before we run along. Don't get me wrong, it's perfectly acceptable to run into a situation where you want to be able to go and, well, just like that we found a power tab. But it's perfectly acceptable where you want to just move a storyline along, and you absolutely should. But older games are one of the things that taught us back in the day that you have to actually do things meticulously, and grinding is a necessity. So we are going to go ahead and get a couple levels here by just base quick attacking. We want to get our first technique, Cyclone, before we genuinely move on. And this gives an idea of how combat moves anyway, since it's a bit active. Ooh, that's a critical hit. Oof. Took a little more damage. Get him! We did start with just basic gear. So, with base gear, we have our wooden sword, hide cap, hide tunic, and bandana. Ooh. Hit this boy here. Fight a couple bugs as we go along. Got him. Seems the game tends to target enemies that are farther away from you, but it's a bit of a mistake in my opinion, because if you target enemies that are closer first, you're more likely to actually get, oh, just like that we learned Cyclone. Well, you're more likely to get away with getting what you want here. Alright, since we learned Cyclone, we're gonna walk all the way around real quick, do it once around and walk back. Welcome to the stream, guys! Want them to get a little closer before we... There we go. And this is why we wanted Cyclone, so we can make sure to put him down. 6 experience, 2 tech points, 30 gold, and a level up. Sleeping giants here. Catch these boys with this. Hey Nova, welcome to the stream, friend. Catch this one, and since we already put him down, now we can move on. Got a decent amount of gold as is, and just enough to actually carry on with the story. So now, we're gonna go back home and rest for a little bit before we absolutely get, well, actually let me not spoil it. For those of you who have never played Chrono Trigger before, we're gonna do basically a blind walk. while this is one of my favorite games and I know the storyline like the back of my hand, I will not be spoiling any of the storyline for anyone that's never seen it before. And occasionally we'll get a little bit of voice acting out of this. If this channel actually gets to, let's say, this stream, let's say if it gets to about 30 likes, we'll see if we can actually work on getting this actually voice acted. How about that? Well, we're supposed to go meet up with Luca here at the fair, so let's go straight across. Ooh! Oof. Hey. Ow, that hurt. Mysterious bell starts ringing. Oh, her pendant. She seems to really want that pendant back, so let's be a gentleman and go pick it up for her, guys. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. It has a lot of sentimental value. Can I have it back? Sure. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Mind if I walk around with you? Well, gentlemen, in 2026, this would normally not be an acceptable answer, but we're gonna say yes, she can come with us anyway. Her name is, she says her name is Marl. I don't know, chat, what do you think? Should we accept this name or should we change it up? I think we're going to keep this name for now. Seems acceptable. It is the name she gave us after all. So, Marl, huh? And you're Chrono? What a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now lead on. Alright, so first things first. Show this girl around the fair. Teach her how to have a good time. One of my favorite mechanics in this game is being able to actively show, for all intents and purposes, just how to have fun with this. And the can guzzling contest is one of the easiest ways to get a ton of points if you either have a controller for a turbo controller, or if you are like me and able to actively just press faster than a turbo controller can actively read. So since we got our points here, let's go ahead and talk to this little person. Young lady. Oh, she's looking for her cat. Alrighty. Well, since she's looking for her cat, go ahead and... We saw a cat around the corner not too long ago. So let's see if we can actually help out here. Bring the cat with us. We're being blocked here by a random person, but it's alright. We can bring the cat along. And since she's looking for the cat, we're gonna bring her here. Brought her cat back. Aww. Thanks for sweet, cool, being a nice person. Good guy.exe time. Ooh, a dance festival. Prehistoric dance, they say. Jurassic rhythm. After pressing the B button and dashing here, she's tired, huh? Alright, well, let's dance a little bit. Alrighty. Well, got that out of our system, so let's head on back. Well, we could change it up, absolutely. So, I'm gonna do things a little differently from how I would normally run this. Because there are many different teams you can actively get in this game to work with. You get a lot of characters throughout the course of the game. This person sitting down for their lunch. Alright, so leave them be in the meantime. Demo Luca's robot. Collect silver points if you win. Alright, well, see what you can do, young lady. They call me, got the love metal join time. Beat me up and earn 15 silver points. 15 points? It's a good amount there. He has retaliation attacks. Alright. Oof. We are able to do a decent amount of damage this way. Those retaliations hit hard though. Oh, she crit. Nice. 10 experience, 1 tech point. He lost. I won. He gave us 15 points. That was kind of fun. Alrighty. We're gonna leave that person's lunch there alone. But in the meantime, let's walk around a little bit more. And a little bit of gambling we can do. There's a race going on here. Nice. These guys seem to be fast. Steel Runner might try something, huh? Last round of runner. Steel Runner. Guess the winner? Sure. Let's go with the Green Ambler. See what this person can say. Wait, oh, GI Jogger. Since the old guy says GI Jogger, let's go with Jogger. We can follow them around for a little bit for this one time. That boy is moving. Look at that. And just like that, we got the W. Wait for the cat to catch up. Alright. 20 silver points immediately. Nice. Can we afford anything from Mr. Melchior? Then our blade will go nice. Because then we can definitely go ahead and just equip it onto Chrono from here. We can't afford a load sword yet, which would be good, but for now, we can work with what we got. Live on the continents of the East. Come see me sometime. By the way, could you talk the young lady into trying to sell her pendant? No, we just gave it back to her. We're not selling that. Since we're here, though, got a little bit of gold to work with. Shelters are really helpful when you're at any save point for all intents and purposes, so we are going to make sure to grab one of those. Shouldn't need revives for a while, but tonics are a must. Especially with getting beaten up by a robot recently, our health is kind of low, so let's go ahead and grab a few of these here. About 10 of them should do. Oh, Luca's device is all set up. Well, before we do any of that, let's go back home and rest. Introduce this young lady to Mom. Pet the cat every time. Mom, we brought a girl home. My, how nice. I've only seen you with Luca. Who's your pretty new friend? Hi, I'm Marl. Eh? Marl? Sure, now, I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before, dear. Now, where was that? Interesting. The allegations are allegationing currently, so we're gonna go upstairs and just take a quick nap. Nothing crazy, just an actual nap. And go back downstairs, rested and ready to rock. Now, we could go into the forest and train a little bit further, but for the sake of pushing the story, we're gonna head on to go see Luca. Ah. Let's see what this guy's got to say. Oh, 10 silver points for 50 gold. Well, that'll be useful overall. We can go ahead and exchange all this real quick for a little bit of money. We don't have any more silver points, so head on to the top, shall we? Hold your horses. I want to get some candy. Alrighty. Well then, we simply wait here for her to pick it up. Hi, I'd like some of this. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. Whoa. I hate bears. Do you know what the latest gossip? Then scram. Oh no, we actually don't know what that gossip is, so let's find out. Just between us, I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once, I'd like to see how wild she really is. Interesting. And the allegations continue allegationing. Come on, step right on up if any of you who've time and the courage. Our super dimension warp is the invention of the century. This is medieval ages, right? Right? Okay. Use it, jump up here. And you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Luca. Okay. Check out that girl's glasses. You could probably see the backside of the moon with those. Rude? Luca's inventors never work, right? Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono. Alright, Luca, let's have a conversation. Chrono! Where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? Looks like fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Alright, it shouldn't be that big a deal. We hop onto the left side of the pod. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Whoa. Oh wow, that was great. So how was it? Want to try it again? It worked! I can't believe it! Or what a thrilling display of science at its best, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's try it again. That was pretty fun after all. Cool. So, for all intents and purposes, it's just a teleportation device. That's pretty cool, actually. Well, let's go back to our date, I suppose. What a kick! I want to try it too. Huh? Hey, Chrono, how do you pick up a cutie like her? Hang on, Chrono. I'll be right there. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as the vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Don't go away. I'll be right back. You're sure about this? There's still some time to change your mind. No way! Throw the switch! Alright everyone, let's give her a big hand when she reappears. All systems on. Begin energy transfer! Uh-oh. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? Oh no, that can't be good. Moral! She just vanished into thin air. Luca, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head along now. What's going on, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been a telepod. That warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. What are we gonna do now? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Are y'all not gonna just... Well, if no one else is gonna look for her, I will. This is what caused her to disappear, so we'll take the pendant with us. Chrono! You're actually gonna do it? What a fine lad. Listen, I don't know where this machine is gonna send you, but we haven't any other choice. Won't they both be lost? This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key. So hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Power to full. Roger. More. Give me more power. Roger. There, we did it. Oh my. I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Chrono. Now we ride the river of space and time. This is such a sick visual for an old school game. Instantly attacked by some creatures, huh? Alright, we'll take out this one first. Oof. Kicked me in the kneecap. Bad little goblin. Get closer to your friend, please. No, since you don't intend on doing that, fine. One at a time, it. I'll take you all on. And that's for kicking me earlier. 3 tech points. Alright, so let's figure out where we are, eh? Did the bird just... Oh, I see. Blue imps. Take them both down with Cyclone. Hey, wait a minute. You were just close enough to the other one. What happened? Fine. We'll do it this way. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, that's a power glove. Alright, well, let's go ahead and quickly open our menu and get equipped with some items here. We don't really have any armor, but we can definitely up our attack power. So let's do that as we go along. As for techniques, we have Cyclone. We still need 75 skill points in order to get to Slash. So, for now, we'll wait. Where the princess? Take all three of you down then. Y'all gonna stop kicking me in the kneecaps. Ooh, we gotta level up off that one. Alright, so let's find out where we are. Toto, I don't think we're in Guardia anymore. This looks nothing like where we were before. Our house is gone. And the bridge is gone. So let's stop by the inn. Typical D&D things, and see if we can talk to some people. 10 gold to register. Get a good night's rest here. Alright, we're nice and rested, so let's talk to some of the knights here. Where am I? Are you stupid? This is the Kingdom of Guardia. We're battling Magus' army. Well, if you did know that, right? No. Lovely. We need more ignorant strangers around here. What? Well, we were in Guardia, but now we're not. But we are. What a relief! They finally found Queen Len this morning, wandering up in the mountains. Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean, Queen Len? Everyone was so worried. The king freaked out when the queen took off. We all thought Magus had grabbed her. Thank goodness she's safe. But Magus' army destroyed Xenon Bridge, so the South Continent's inaccessible. Oh, that's a shame. Helma? Are you a stranger here too? I'm Telma the Explorer. You're by and I'll tell you a story. How about it? Oh, sure, why not? Cider, please. Thanks. It's about the missing queen. She disappeared while visiting that cathedral to the west and... Beg your pardon? What? They found her? Never mind. Come on. I was sure there was something fishy about that cathedral. Buddy, you have information that we need? Because we should collaborate. Maybe you could join us. You know, beat some baddies. Talk to this knight here. You're going to fight Magus' army? Wonderful, but remember to equip yourself with the weapons you buy. Alright? No window shoppers. What do you want? Well, can't exactly pick up another iron blade since I have one. But a bronze helm and a karate gi don't sound too bad. For all intents and purposes, let's get the karate gi for now. Alright, and that should up our defense for a good little while. Thanks, see ya! There's a house here. Sorry for breaking and entering, but we will just be talking to people around the area, kinda lost, need to know where we are. A millennial fair? Here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600, and the 21st King of Guardia reigns. I'm sorry, what? Been at war for years. When will it end? I see. Well, Almost at the cathedral, so let's go have a look, shall we? We want nothing but world peace. Or peace of the world, teehee. Excuse me? You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. Huh. That implication. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, delightful looking humans. Hey, lady, listen. I need you to not do the thing, okay? I choose life. I choose life. Oh dear, looks like you used some food and a place to rest. This cathedral. Huh. Tell me you're right, they seem a little off here. And the bridge is definitely out. They did say that before. So, I suppose we go into the forest yet again. And we'll run full Robin. Hit him with a cyclone. This guy's throwing rocks at me. Oh, the other one's kicked me in the kneecaps though. Unless this is more reasonable. Take them all down. That. We'll grab that in a moment. Another power tab. Cool. And what's this? Another one? Oh. Never mind. Ah, they moved way too fast. Well, we can still catch this one before he gets a chance to swing at us. Oh, it's two enemies, so let's see. Get those two, since they're close enough together to actually catch them at the same time. Well, that's the purpose of employing the link tactic. Ayayaya. Alright, we're getting experience and tech points as we go along. I see, I see. What was that creature? Monster dropped a shelter, huh? Oh. Two different sides, two different riders. So let's take these boys apart. You first. Seems like going to the castle is probably our best option. But want to make sure we get through everything here first. So, take these two down. And then we'll get that bird up there. Ooh, and another crit. We're on a roll today. Got a good amount of gold, a heal, and some ties. Seems like we will have to fight our way through. So, let's make this quick and painless, shall we? Need you to walk a little closer to your friend. Oof. There we go. All three at the same time. We're almost out of ability points, so quickly make our way through the forest here. Go all the way over and see what's over here on this side? Mysterious energy from a black box. Alrighty. Well, we can't seem to get anything out of the bushes or out of that box, so let's go here. And since we're already on the world map, quickly burn a shelter so we can get both health and mana back. We'll make our first save point after we officially go through with going to the castle. We do need to talk to everyone here. Halt! Who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? Hardly. This kid would never have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Ha ha. Now beat it, shrimp. Stop that at once. Queen Lynn. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. She giggled. Oh, wait a minute. Beg us pardon. Well, please pardon us. We revere our queen's guests. I envy you whom the queen calls friend. Brother, I'm halfway tempted to just walk out of this castle at this point. Like, she won't know, right? Right? Well, since we're allowed to go exploring, we should at least go hear what everyone else has to say before we go to the princess. Zin Bridge is our last line of defense. We must guard it with our lives. So you're the one who helped the queen. Talk to the maid if you need to rest. Oh, we can rest here. Interesting. Well, since we don't need to rest here at the moment, let's head on to the other side of the castle and see what we can get out of here. Dining room for soldiers. Feel free to grab a bite. Oh, okay. So we can eat here if needed. Awesome, awesome. I'm hungry. Here's your food. All right. That brother is eating. This is great. So, you saved Queen Lynn. This is a mini war zone. This is no place for kids. Wait, maybe you'd know. What's this ice cream stuff that the queen wants so badly? You can grab an ether from here. Piece of candy. Oh no. Listen, guys. Okay, alright. Where's supper? Oh, Captain, I'm sorry. We're fighting a war out there. Can't you even keep us fed? What are you fussing about? You're not the only one who's fighting out there. Hey, I don't have time for this. Just feed my men, okay? That's your trap. I'll decide who's gonna get fed and when. They seem to have an interesting relationship. Get some food before we go see the queen. Get a power stew. Here you go. Oh, that looks quite deliciously pixelated. Alright, let's go see what the queen wants. If that even is the queen. King Guardia, the 21st, is in the throne room. Mind your manners. Alright. Chancellor took off in an awful hurry. Sir, I understand that you were the one who saved my dear wife, the Queen. Can you tell me what happened? Lynn's been acting rather odd. She seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me, you must be tired. We can talk about this later. Please rest in the knight's quarters downstairs to the left. Kind of invaded your kingdom a little bit and walked around most of your castle without permission, but that's neither here nor there. Seems to be nothing in this room. Ooh, piece of candy. Another tonic. Yeah, little apple guys. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty. The Queen awaits. I suppose running in the castle is a little bit disrespectful, so we won't go too far, huh? The Queen married into family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. Interesting. You saved our Queen? You don't look that tough. Hey now. I'm a pretty venerated swordsman. Picked down plenty of monsters on the way here. How do you think I got here? Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. Come nearer, sir. You're the Queen? I'm not sure if I should, because I don't want to die for some royal scandal. And she's laughing. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? Hey. What do you mean? Marl? It's me, but everyone calls me Len. I'm so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. Something's wrong. Eh? What's happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. Please, Chrono. Help me. Save me, chosen one. Okay, might have been bad timing. She literally just exploded into pieces. Huh. Okay. So we're gonna leave the kingdom before anyone notices that I was in the room last, right? Right. But has she dismissed you already? You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? Of course not. Are you sure? You know, maybe running out of the castle might be a great idea right now, because I'm not trying to get convicted of anything. Chrono! Eh? Are you okay? Did you find the girl? Gone? What do you mean she's gone? Well, you see, Luca, after your time machine did what it did, she exploded into pieces. It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to our castle, to the castle in our time. I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia. Oh no. Marl, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Len. Interesting way to explain how children have come about. Queen Len has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history's been changed. Marl looks so much like Len, they probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real queen is killed... Marl will simply disappear. There might still be time, if we can save Queen Len. History as we know it should remain unchanged. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. Well, yeah, because, we probably should flee the kingdom before we are suddenly being brought to court for things that we had nothing to do with. Ooh, piece of candy. 100 gold. Can't open that. It's Chancellor. What do you want? Get out of my face. Really now? We're just gonna loot the king's chambers real quick. Y'all saw nothing. We got a royal shenanigans have a tendency to come back on common folk like they did everything wrong. Man, I ain't trying to be a part of that. Goodbye. Well, now that we know what's going on, we can hit our first save point here. The queen is gone. And with that, we will be ending our stream today, ladies and gentlemen, for Chrono Trigger specifically. Thank you very much for watching our story so far. That time we got rizzed and or hijacked by a princess. And, well, for all intents and purposes, thank you for being here. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed what we've done so far. We'll be continuing on this with every Saturday for this being our pretty much weekly stream. And in the meantime, I love you. Thanks for watching. W.O.L.F